Hey, you guys, and welcome to American Culture. I am having the best day ever. And please don't ask me why, because nothing spectacular happened. I didn't get on a roller coaster. I didn't find some golden coin on the ground. I'm just exceptionally happy. I went to the flea market and I got this nice little Asian fruit thing that I can't remember, some type of odd little apple. It's so good though, and I'm about to eat. I got all the weird fruits today, you guys. It's probably part of my pure joy, but it's just like I said the other day since I realized, oh my gosh, things are beautiful. Like the world has just changed for me. One thing that I'm allowing more of is for me to be receptive to sharing the words that I get for other people in my space. Now, those of you who know me know that I don't particularly like crowds because I want you to think if there were 10 people in this room and then put in 10 physical spirits next to them and then put in five different spirits along with each little soul that is outside of the person even more because all of your energy carries multiple facets of energy. It can become very overwhelming to be around a lot of people just making a long story short. And so I try to avoid like being out there like that because I can pick up on things, especially if you're not like guarded against it. I can definitely pick up on things that are going on. And I was walking today, and this guy, he was like an Israelite. He was telling me about a program that he has in a conference and all this other stuff. And I had to stop him because I started to think about things that were, God was talking to me and letting him know that there was something that he wanted to launch, but he was going to need financing. And it wasn't him that was going to have to do the financing, that he was going to have to be open to somebody who might be off. And I told him about vibes. And he was like, we don't do vibrations over here. And that's one of my major problems with Christianity, any different of the different facets of it, because we don't recognize, we just go by what we say to each other, not necessarily by hearing. And so when I say vibration, it is the catalyst for movement. Everything, including the breath or the sounds out of your mouth, starts with a vibration. All movement, even that, is a vibration. And inside of you, your inner knowing produces these vibrations, and we call them certain feelings. And then he went into how, and see, we're not supposed to go off of our thoughts. We're supposed to go off, what God says. But your thoughts and your inner knowing are two different things. And that's a whole different lesson that I can't go into right now. Once you do know that inner knowing, it's going to produce certain vibrations when you meet people. That's why I say one of the biggest problems that we have is that there are 8 billion peoples on these planets, and you don't understand how valuable it is that you have run across that person. There is a reason why they're there. You got a vibration, you felt it when they came into the room, but you didn't even remotely try to figure out how to act upon that. And so that's what I was telling this guy. When you get that vibration from this person, try to remain receptive, because his problem, because he kept on trying to take me right back to what he was saying. And I told him, I said, I'm so happy that you are so focused. That is fantastic. But your focus is not allowing you to see what the environment or the circumstances really trying to tell you. In that moment, he thought the circumstance needed to be him getting his point across, but it wasn't. It was him needing to listen to me tell him mine. So I was able to do that, and I said those things, and we had our little back and forth, and I walked away. I always leave, especially when I have to like talk to men like that, because the moment that I open up and show them that I'm mildly or even highly intelligent, something goes off in their brain, and that's not what this is all about. With that being said, I do have one guy out there who is wildly attracted to me, but he thinks I'm a witch. I'm sorry. I'm so tickled by that because I just know things. I know where he's at. I know what he's doing. I know what he's thinking. I know all this stuff. But I just, on the way that life works, I believe that our souls were connected and agreed to some type of meeting. Of course, why would we be in each other's space like this? In order to be able to learn. Now, if this is a long time walking together, I'm not quite sure. The opportunity to really explore that aspect of connection isn't really there right now. But I would say that because of how I know how like spirits work, life and death in general, I would say that that's part of why they're in my space. But it's just because of the whatever our soul's relation is, I'm capable of picking up on that. Again, that goes against whole all the Christianity stuff, but I mean, it's just something that humans are capable of. We're just we highly limit ourselves and don't really allow ourselves to live our true powers. The last thing that I'll say is that I know that it's so strange that nobody follows me on social media, and this is pretty much it. I don't do anything else. Partially the reason why is because I don't live life through here. This is not my life. Secondly, I've come to realize that speaking good things, a lot of people will try to bring you down. They want to be negative about that. And I just kind of realized, and it's not necessarily, I'm looking at Travis Hunter. He has like the quintessential, like little boy kid face. I wish him all the best in his success in his future. He's a really nice guy. Always paying attention, trying to answer his questions correctly with that. It's just nice to see people with good spirits. I hope he stays that way. With that being said, when I post like really nice things about my life, sometimes, excuse me, you guys, I've been talking for a while. Sometimes people are unnecessarily negative towards it. And rather than give them an outlet to be negative, I'd rather just stick to stuff that either you can hear it and go on about your business, or you can hear it and it give you some type of oomph or encouragement for your life. I'd rather not put out the, well, this is what my plan and then this is what I'm doing, because it just, I've come to recognize through this avenue, medium, dimension, it just really creates a lot of negativity in certain people's minds whenever you do that. And so that's really the only reason why I just kind of hold back on that. And I don't care to be followed. I actually don't want to be followed. It's not necessary. And this is the reason why it's open. By all means, please go ahead, stare all you want to. Nobody's stopping you from doing that. I don't have it hooked up with business analytics. I can't see if I get views. I don't know, and I don't care. But I really just do this for the sake of, I guess, training myself. And uh, if somebody is supposed to see me, knowing and trusting that they will find me through that. With that being said, you guys, I hope that you have a blessed day. I'm going to go make myself a tropical fruit salad. Have a blessed day, you guys.